starters tonight?
Yeah, Brandon, Clay, Wiggs, Jonathan, and Loon.
Gotcha.
I might not be so accommodating in the regular season, but
This is the time.
good mood today.
How have you liked what you've seen from Kuminga during this preseason? Do you feel like there's been a big jump? I mean, we're seeing it, but from the mentality and kind of confidence standpoint for him.
Yeah, he's playing with a lot of confidence, and I think that the big thing is he's really embracing everything, the coaching, the challenge, the awareness of having to really focus on a lot of different things. The things that make a difference in terms of winning a game, losing a game. All those things he's really much more aware of now in his third year. So he's had a good camp, and he just has to keep going.
Coach, the way a player interacts with teammates off the court, in the locker room, away from the floor, do you think that's important? And if so, how has Chris been so far with you guys?
Yeah, it's hugely important. Chemistry of a team, connection within the group, all of that is so important to a winning team. And Chris is great. He's a vet. He's one of the most respected players in the league for a lot of different reasons. But he's here, and he's really embraced his role with us, and he's asking a lot of questions, but he's really also helping the younger guys, and he's coming to us I think at a time where frankly we need his leadership, his ability to control the game, and just his experience, I think, is going to be really important for us.
Steve, are Rodney and Corey out tonight?
Yes, they're both out.
Could Corey debut in the preseason?
Yeah. He played 3-on-3 yesterday, so he just has to get some reps. But I think there's a good chance he could play in the preseason.
And then Rodney may be back at least at practice this week.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, he's in the latter stages of protocol, so
Gotcha.
we'll tomorrow off, and then we'll see where he is on Tuesday.
For someone like Jerome Robinson, what's it like having kind of an older player, 26, on that two-way deal? And maybe what has he shown you that might be different from last year or some years past, possibly too?
He's got a lot of experience at his age. He knows what wins. When I put him out there, he makes winning plays. If he is out there for us this year, he'll help us win some games. He really is a solid pro, and he's important too for us because he helps the young guys. He showed great leadership last year in Santa Cruz. So one of the reasons we wanted him on the two-way is to have that ability to impact our younger players with his leadership, but also help the team win if he's out there.
Can you sense some of the younger guys kind of feeding off of him? Because I've only heard really good things about leadership, mentorship, things like that.
Yeah, he's great. I mean, he's a guy who understands the league. He's first round pick and then didn't make it and has had to scrap his way back. And there's a lot of respect for him in the locker room. And he's one of those guys who only speaks when he has something important to say. And I think the guys appreciate that.
You're starting Wiggins and Kuminga tonight. I don't think you've played them a ton together over the last couple of years. Is that a wing defensive combo that you kind of are excited to experiment with together?
Yeah, it's two guys who can guard the opponent's best players for sure. I mean, I think the main reason they haven't played a whole lot together is because generally we've had Steph and Clay and others out there. So tonight will be a good look to see them together and see what kind of combination they can make.
When you look at the schedule, Steve, of how often you're seeing the Kings, it feels like we just saw you.
Yeah.
The season just felt like it just ended. But then you guys face off so many times within a short amount of span of time. How does that kind of impact the way you handle preseason going into the regular season?
Well, I think if you have a couple of wrinkles that you're thinking of, you don't show them now. obviously we've got these next 2 games and then, you know, 1 more preseason game before we get rolling. So, you know, I would expect both teams will stay pretty vanilla.
They were bottom 10 in defense last year, and I know that's obviously something they're trying to fix right now. But in that playoff series, like, they did defend you pretty well at times. What do you remember about, like, why they were effective at times defending you guys in that series?
Well, they were very physical. They attacked the glass. They got offensive rebounds. It helped them slow us down a little bit. And, you know, they just they tried to jam us up and did a good job, you know, with our off-ball stuff. And it was a great series. They did a really good job. Thanks, you guys.
Steve.
Since I have a lot of money invested in that school, what did you think of the Wildcats win last night?
Thank you. I'm glad you asked that, Tim. Yeah, we're going to be talking a lot about the Wildcats coming year.
Did they blow?
When they blew Klay Thompson's.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of surprising.